Alright, I am back, and I'm just gonna get right back into it. So, stepped away for just a moment. I don't think I want to change weapons or armor or anything. Last run I played through, I got taken out by a curse. I think I got like 3 enemies in before it took me out. Alright, so let's see what weapons we've got. I think I'm just going to do another run where I try and get as far into it as I can. And then, I don't know, if I stream for another hour and a half tonight, depending on how the first run goes. I might look at some achievements if there's one I want to take a shot at, but you know what? Actually, never mind. Let's do that now. It's better to do this right from the beginning, right? So, let me get my stuff together. And I'll share my screen in just a second. Dead cells. Okay, I can share my screen now. Okay, so these are the achievements I've done so far. And then the easiest one is, see, that wasn't so hard. Complete a challenge drift. So that one, I haven't ran into a challenge drift in a really long time. So I know it's unlocked by like a rune thing, so maybe I just need to be more on the lookout there. Reach Guardian's Haven for the first time. That's a level 1. Although like reach the achievements or just like levels I need to get to. Unlock 10 skills. That's just a time one. And then absorb first boss stem cell. So I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised we haven't done that yet. Then beat the hand of the king. Absorb the spider's rune. So this was one. Okay, so if we want to get the spider's rune, we gotta go to the prisoner's quarters, toxic sewers, ancient sewers, insufferable crypt, and the slumbering sanctuary. Okay, well I can do that. So, but yeah, these are difficult to say the least. And then it's, I guess, a random spawn. So, what does the spider rune actually do? I'm assuming this is the one where like it would allow you jump and make progress through the game. Yeah, wall climb. So it's the one to wall climb. So we should do this. But yeah, so we're gonna need to keep going through toxic sewers and ancient sewers. So I'll keep this open. Is it not showing it? Live stream is failing me. Okay, it wasn't showing any of that, was it? Okay, now it is. Alright, back to the game. So, we're gonna go with the Star Fury. It's not my favorite weapon, but I'm gonna do the shield and actually try and use it. Great start. Oh, that's not a shield, that's why. Yeah, we're doing great. better than the shield. I was just using it the wrong way. Okay. Okay, so we actually have a pretty even mix this time around. I really like that ice spell thing. Let's start out with survival. And maybe we can get like a survival weapon at some point. Oh, okay. So this is like a DLC thing. I keep forgetting that. So we're gonna skip that. Okay, new blueprints, so that's good. Okay, so first exit, but we want the toxic sewers. Got good timing. So this is the elite. But I think we're probably set up pretty well. Wait, okay, hold on. So face class 1, this is why I gotta stop to actually read what some of these do. It literally just inflicts damage on you. There's no benefit to it. Later ones do actually have a benefit to it, but we're gonna do the Sinew Slicer. That's probably one of my favorites that I've encountered so far. There we go. Alright, so we do a balanced blade. That's way better than what we've got so far. Minus 5% damage received and an extra jump in midair. And polo power, which I think will definitely take the blade. It's a huge increase. So we can show all the things that we've unlocked so far. Oh man, I forgot about these scorpions. Two extra jumps in midair and then damage from projectiles reduced. Yeah, that's good. Ah, I knew it. There's a scorpion hiding there. Ah, dude. Man, I thought I had it down. I was like, I knew there was a scorpion to the left, and then one pops up on the right, and it's like, oh, there's two of them. Of course there is. Yeah, this guy's pissed with us. Oh, hey, what's up? Get ready with Mendo. Welcome to the chat. And thank you for the follow. Yeah, this game is great. Like 17 hours in. Yeah, for like, I mean, like kind of a pixel art roguelike. The combat's just great, I think, and the replayability has been really good, which I appreciate it, because I told myself I'd play 20 hours of this game, so here we are. Probably got about one more stream, depending, so I'll probably stream for about an hour and a half tonight, and then tomorrow do another 2-hour stream of this one, and then choose the next game. But I haven't beaten it, so I've definitely, it's going to be in the backlog, so if I run into any more terrible games that I don't meet my minimum game time for, I'll just put it back into Dead Cells. So I'm not done yet. Oh my god. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay, yeah, this is the card one, so it inflicts 0 damage, it has plus 33% damage. If you draw, you gain 117 bonus health. Passive, each successful parry grants 24 bonus health, which doesn't really matter. Discard, remove all current bonus health and deal damage depending on quantity removed. And then victims burn when they die. Okay. I don't know if I want that, because it's the passive effect has to do with parrying, which I'm not really doing with this playthrough. I feel like there's a scorpion here. There he is. It's always a scorpion. Oh, I didn't even realize there was the saw blade over here. We're gonna go grab that real quick. Oh, because we can't get... Yeah, alright. That makes sense. Okay, so it's just a straight upgrade. Yeah, ancient sewers. Okay, so we're gonna go in here, and then I'm going to run and grab a root beer real quick, and then when I get back, we'll start prepping for ancient sewers, and then hopefully make it through that. Be right back. Okay, so we are back. Okay, I don't think we got all that close to it. We had a good run towards the end there, but we're pretty close to getting 3 health flasks, which is a pretty huge upgrade. Yeah, I like that one. I think this is probably a good... I mean, I could try both of them. Tonics I don't really use all that much, so... I'll do that. Yeah, from last time I was playing through this, those tentacle kraken dudes were the worst. Ah, cursed treasure. I think I hate doing this, but I'm gonna ignore it because I do want to try and get this spider rune, and it's trying so hard to challenge me, and it's so hard to refuse. But things in there's so many enemies that can hit you really quickly in this level. Oh, yeah, like that guy. That's exactly what would have happened. Okay, so we do have a fair amount of tactics items, so I think it'd be worth putting some in there. It's also good for just like HP, so. Okay, so this one, damage reduced by 75% from projectiles, poison, enemies that wound you. And then, yeah, so it's not a huge upgrade. Looks like we might have missed something. It's like a gem down there. Oh, that's a huge upgrade. So, not so much in DPS, but alright, we gotta get that mushroom first. He's gonna keep causing us problems. Let's go back and take a look at that. Some contaminated bodies leaked into the drainage lines, and that must have contaminated the whole water network. But was the water contaminated before the first citizens fell ill? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I think I've run into this before, but... And I'm also just poisoning myself. That's weird. It's like it's glitched out. Oh, those guys. Okay, so I do like the cleaver, but I kind of like our dual turret setup as it is, so I'm not gonna buy any of these. We'll just smash the teleport, and then, oh, is there? It's interesting, there's like, we've gone down from the entrance, and this whole thing has opened up, but it makes me wonder what is over on the left, so I think we'll want to finish exploring what we got here. Oh, I'm tempted. Critical hits while hitting bestial enemies or for 15 seconds after destroying a door. Right now we have damage increases up to 90% when you strike repeatedly and inflicts critical hits after 10 successive hits. I feel like the crowbar we can upgrade to be a lot more damaging. So this is, I'm taking something that's been working for us and switching it. So we'll see if this pays off or not. Oh, I think we might get a new weapon anyways, because the legendary opened up. Pure Nail 5L. Can attack while moving upward, moving and upward. Attacking downward while airborne causes you to bounce on your enemies, dealing critical damage. Biters crawl from the dead. It's colorless, 50% damage when you're at max HP. Spreads inflammable oil on the enemy. Shoots an arrow in front of you and shoots an arrow upward. I mean, it's just cooler, which I think, well, the way that I play this is mostly the rule of cool, so I'm trying to unlock things, but... And then we've got lots of options here, so I think this might be... Oh no, it's not an upgrade at all. Shoot. That's a frying pan. Right, and then we've got the Insufferable Crypt, which I think that's a boss. And then it's the Slumbering Sanctuary, which we played before. So, we'll see how this goes. The Specialist Showroom, that actually sounds kind of cool. There's also the backpack, but that sounds like I'd need to think about what I do. Not my specialty. Ooh, let's unlock the fire grenade. That's cheap. Upon clearing a curse of at least 5 stacks, you're healed based on the amount. Also increases the number. Ooh, this is actually pretty good, so let's get the Frostbite. I really do like the frost stuff. Alright, what do we want to do? Yeah, let's do the support. I don't know if the turrets are as good for this boss fight, but let's see how this goes. Oh wow, that's actually... Attacking a stunned or rooted enemy lets you strike frantically, dealing critical damage. Oh, let's see, critical hits plus 20% damage. Shoots an arrow upward. The DPS is really good. But I kind of want to stick with the pure nail for now. Sinew Slicer 6. So we'll do that. Okay, so this is the one that apparently the spider rune is in. So if I remember right, last time I got here, I was beaten quite handily. See how this goes. Oh my god, yeah, alright, I think I'm remembering why this was the worst. Well, I'm missing half my health already. Oh my god. Right, crazy difficulty spike, that's why. Okay. Okay, well that's gonna be one potion down. Okay, and then they've got these like laser walls. No, not now. I think we could use the tactical ones here. To remember this key, you need a little paid help. I kind of want to buy the ruby key. I don't really know what it does, but let's just do it. Okay, there we go. There's a top tunnel that I'm gonna check out first. Right, okay, of course there is. Oh, this might be it. That's it. Okay. So that should... I think that's an achievement. Is it not? That's weird. Hold on. Yeah, you know, it didn't pop up, but I'm pretty yeah, well, we got it. Is there like only one destination to go to? I guess so. Oh my god. All right. Here we go. New level. That should also be an achievement. I hope it hasn't been showing up on my screen, but I mean, it's gonna sync at some point. I got the rune, so that's the important thing. Still working on getting this frostbite here. Then yeah, I've got probably another 30 minutes, so I might have to stop short in this run. And then we're maxed on mutation, so oh, I think this might... Is this a boss? Afraid of the dark. Reach the forgotten sepulcher for the first time. Okay. Are you gonna attack me? So this is the anomaly she's looking for. You've come a long way down beneath the surface, Fallen One. Dark is the path you have chosen. The light of the guardian monoliths will guide you. But for how long? Behind you, that big light just there. I love the pantomiming. Okay, so we could have gotten something really cool with the tribute. Yeah, this is an elite fight, so let's do it. Oh my god. Oh, that was tough. Okay. Well, we don't get the 75% projectile damage reduction, but we do get dodging plants a bomb. And then downward smash attacks burn the ground. I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. Unless I'm missing something. Okay, well, we ended up burning 2 potions doing that, so that's terrible. Not a great start. I mean, I should probably use another potion right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. god, that is so brutal. Wow. Wow. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it was the corpse zombies that did me in that time for sure. Okay, so let's take a look at the achievements, where we're at. Okay, so we are past the 50% mark, which is good. It's pretty rare for people to, oh, this is the completion estimate, so it's like 20 to 25 hours. Yeah, I'm terrible, obviously, at this, so... Yeah, so a lot of these are, we're kind of down to the like stuff you need to, there's some like don't get hit, so if we could beat one of the bosses without getting hit. And then some of these like conjunctivitis without a single hit, so that's the rarest of them all. Yeah, I think the big one now would just actually be beating the game. There's some other that are just kind of grind ones, and then challenge rift, like if we run into a challenge rift, I'm gonna do that. So, but I think our best chance would be to kind of take the straight route, going through like ramparts and stuff. So I think we are going to do that for the next run. So I got like 20 minutes where I was going to end this stream, and then tomorrow I was planning on doing another Dead Cell stream, and then after that it will be on to the next game, which I don't even know what it is. I've got a system for choosing them, but it's mostly random. There's a little bit of curation that goes into it. Okay, so let's take the Impaler, and then yeah, you know, if it stuns, that's pretty good. We could do kind of a balanced build with this. Alright, so we already got our special abilities. Challenge Rift. Alright. Okay, so I think probably we'd want the biggest HP bonus right here. And then take this. That's it. Alright, so we got an achievement. C, no, that wasn't so hard, was it? It actually wasn't. I thought it would be a lot more difficult than it was. I'd only actually run into one of them so far, and I'm like almost 18 hours into playing now, so... I will say, I really like the way that the achievements are set up in this game. They're challenging, but they're not... They're pretty reasonable. They're not, like, absurd skill-based things. It's just time and, like, actually, you know, getting a hang of the game. Like, you should be able to unlock them. And I'm not very good at games, so, like, I'm definitely not a pro, so... I think, like, I've got it down as, like, an A game right now, when there's a part of me that thinks that it really is an S grade, and I'm just not giving it that, because it's the second game that I played in this whole Odyssey thing that I decided to do, so... We're just gonna eat this kebab real quick, and then find the promenade. Promenade of the Damned. Oh, we already went up there. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. Well, sometimes it happens. We paid for a weapon that we already have. Oh, well, this is nice. It's crowbar super early on. Yeah, we'll take that. It's still not much better than the Impaler. We're we're gonna do it because it's cool. Alright, we're almost done with exploring everything, so we'll just keep going this way. Shoots enemies who pass beneath it, dealing critical damage to poisoned enemies. It's actually, that's kind of cool. Light speed. Dash forward, it inflicts 115 damage to enemies in the way. Activate again to dash back. That's kind of cool. Okay, I actually kind of like that. It's like a one that leaves bombs behind you. Okay, I've got 10 minutes left, so I'm probably gonna pause it in the middle of this, and then actually, you know what, I'd rather start from the beginning, so we'll just end it a little bit early and count that as 2 hours. Alright, so we are now at 18 out of 20 hours for Dead Cells. And so that'll be it for tonight. I think, yeah, we picked up a new follower tonight, so get ready if you're still there. Thanks for checking out the channel. I hope you enjoyed watching. Yeah, this is just my partial playthrough of Dead Cells. Unless we have a really good run with the one that I'm doing right now, I don't think I'm gonna beat it, so this will stay on the backlog when we move to the next game. But you know, as happened with Wizards of Brandel, if a game isn't really my thing, I reserve the option to quietly back out. So I did that with Wizards of Brandel after 5 hours of playing through. It was just kind of ready to move on from it. So I took the 10 extra hours I was planning on playing that game and or beating it and using it for other games. And same thing, if I beat a game before the minimum game time, then I can put it back into ones like Dead Cells. But hopefully I'll build a bigger backlog, because I have played this for like the last 4 streams, and it'll be nice to have sort of a variety to play through. But it's been nice going back, because it's definitely a game that you can really like get skilled in, and it feels kind of cool when you do. You're like dodging moves, and you know, you learn not to just jump into combat. You think about things before you get into it a little bit more. You can get into some pretty epic fights. So I don't know. I don't consider myself an action adventure fan as much as like a slower paced RPG type fan, or like a turn-based tactics type player. But I've had an awesome time with this one. So I think I was saying earlier, like, part of me wants to, if I'm going to do this like rating system, is give this one an S, but because it's like the second game I'm playing, I'm just going to say it's an A, because I want to leave like S to be something that's like mind-blowing, like Clair Obscur or something like that. But which is, I'm lucky that this was the second game that got whooped. I don't think it's gonna be that way, with this like roulette draw of games. So that said, I am going to call it a night. It's pretty late, so I couldn't get on until later. So tomorrow I should be on probably about 9:30 Pacific, if everything goes to plan. So for anyone watching, thanks for checking it out, and I will catch you all later. Have a good night.